Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm literally still laughing because I was watching Tyler's tarot live chat last night, and someone said something like, can you talk about a new love? And he was like, new love? He's like, nobody in here talks about a new love. He goes, people in this group are stuck on someone from 1922. There's people in here that are still stuck on people from high school and their high school sweethearts, and I've just been laughing about it because it's like everyone that comes on these channels, we're all obviously fixated on someone from the past, which guilty as well. So, but I just had a lot of thoughts about that. It's very strange because if you are dealing with a twin flame or someone that has been in your head for a really long time, it's kind of, I don't know, I have a lot of 12th house placements, so I'm realizing that you kind of almost create this character in your head. It's not even who they were or what your experience was, and you just live so much in your head that the person you're thinking about probably doesn't exist. But that's a whole other train of thought we don't have to get on, but just always be aware that it might be very different when you actually see someone versus someone that's in your head. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? So when you have time apart, you're able to create this illusion of who they are and what you had, and it's just really hard to match up to that in person if you end up seeing them. So just a little heads up about that. That's my experience. I don't know why I felt compelled to start off with a good tarot today. I'm gonna do Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, or if you have a lot of placements in the first house and you feel like Aries really resonates with you. I think I have Mercury in the first house, so I'm very cut to the chase with my communication sometimes or something. I don't know, Queen of Swordsy. But, alright. If I get a lot of reversals, I'm not going to do them, but I'm open to them if I don't. I got the Three of Swords reversed. Some of you are working on healing a broken heart. Some of you are, you're just in a healing process. You're letting go of past pain, hurts, disappointments. You're ready for a new chapter, but there might be some residual pain there. So let's see what other energy I could get. The Sun reversed and the World. Okay, so some of you might have had some really harsh lessons that really could have given you some sort of I love the Sun card because I love the sunflowers, but it's reversed. It could have given you kind of a depressed, dark period, I feel like, with that Three of Swords here as well, but reversed. But I feel like this was all part of your karma. This was all part of all the things you had to do to self-actualize, and this is all going to culminate and come together and bring you to your ultimate destination. Some of you also could really be ready to explore the world. Some of you might have sort of a travel bug right now. You might kind of see the world as your oyster because you are at the end of this cycle that kept you very down and depressed. So even though the Sun is reversed and these sunflowers are here, I do kind of see you guys blossoming out of this and coming out of this with this Three of Swords reversed. So that's really cool. I'm getting a pretty solid message for you guys so far already, so I like that. And Clocks is playing from Coldplay right now. It's a divine timing. Clocks go on and this was on the CD I made for my first boyfriend. I was obsessed with it. I love Coldplay though. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Chariot reverse, you guys, a lot of, and Three of Cups here. I get the feeling that some of you might be dealing with a Cancer, but I feel like there's some hesitation to move forward with. Okay, so I'm kind of getting a couple of things here. Some of you might have been dealing with a third-party situation that you're putting an end to, okay? That you could have had two people, one's dropping out, but you're also very hesitant to move forward because you might be in a third-party situation. But I also get this feeling that you're getting a lot of offers of people that want to be around you and celebrate and be in this energy of togetherness, and you're very kind of more in a hermit phase because in this healing period you have to really watch your energies, and I feel like you might not want to move forward with all these extra energies around you, and I think that's totally okay. Whatever you need to do to ground yourself is you're still healing yourself, and you always have to put yourself first. Never say yes if it's something that's going to sacrifice your stability, because in the end, then you can't really offer anyone anything, okay? So I'm just going to get some more messages on the Mystic Moon Oracle deck here. I'm out of luck, or am I part of a disease? Oh. Awakening. I feel you guys are in the process of awakening. It's like that sunflower that was like dead and is coming alive. Pride and ego, which is sorry to say, but that's an Aries kind of energy. Some of you, solitude. I was just saying, this is so crazy. And union, okay? There's a union here. So some of you might have been with a partner that was your karmic, and you are now ready to get into union with your true soulmate, your true twin flame. But I do feel like this solitude is needed to really kind of gather your thoughts, recenter yourself. I also feel like, I've said this before in other readings, like you're coming into union with yourself, which is most important. And I feel like if you're dealing with a divine masculine, he's awakening, because if you're feminine, you guys are mirroring each other. I think you both have had this very tumultuous learning curve, and you're both kind of coming out of this, but I feel like you might not be in communication, and nobody wants to move forward because people have their pride and ego still. So I feel like you guys are not necessarily sharing where you're at, but this is like where you're both at. You're both wanting union. You're both kind of getting ready for union, but you're both kind of have your pride and ego in the way. So new love. Okay, I feel like this could be with your twin, or this could be with someone new. Rejection is actually divine protection. So some of you, I feel like you went through a heartache, and that just wasn't meant to be because it was redirecting you. Rejection is like a redirect. And retreat, time alone. It's like the feeling I'm getting with the solitude, the Three of Cups, and the Chariot reverse. You guys are just not wanting to be around people, which is like totally fine. Pull some from the Cosmic Tarot. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I don't know why. I do feel like you guys are going to come out of this depressed period, though. I think you needed this time alone, because maybe the person you had before like took a lot of energy from you, and you really needed to gather that. Eight of Swords, Three of Wands. There's 2-3 cards here. There's definitely been a third-party situation, but I feel like this is you guys looking ahead to a new beginning with that bright light here, and you're really coming into yourself. This is a different kind of Three of Wands. She's like really coming into her own and being solid on herself for her future endeavors. I do feel like, wow, with this Eight of Swords, I feel like you had someone and you guys are both very lost and disconnected, and there just wasn't like an eye to eye. There was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of angst, there was a lot of anxiety here, okay? So I feel like that was the past, though, is the feeling I'm getting. I feel very connected to this reading. Like, this is a very solid message I'm getting for you guys. These are a lot of cards, but I got a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords. Some of you really might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I cannot believe I just got these two together, okay? You guys might have some other air in your chart. Got the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups reversed. Very, very interesting. So a lot of you guys have a lot of options right now, and I feel like there's some sadness because you have someone that is very kindred to you and you don't necessarily know how to reconcile, and you feel like a lot of burdens and a lot of things pulling you in many directions. So I'm going to pull one more card about that, and I'm going to pull some twin flame messages. What is this Six of Cups reverse and Seven of Cups? Ace of Wands. You guys are craving a new beginning, that's for sure. You have a lot of passion, you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of like sexual desire, and I feel like You just need to move forward with the person that sparks that inner light for you, okay? That's the feeling I'm getting with that. I'm going to pull some of these twin flame messages and see what your person wants to say to you from their higher self. You still take my breath away. There's a lot of passion there. Whoever you feel that passion with, that's the message I'm getting. I needed to go my own way for a while. Okay? You guys needed this separation. I'm telling you, for lessons, to culminate yourself. You affected my life significantly. This is all very spiritual, very karmic, I feel like. I feel like even though you were rejected, it was for you to evolve and for you to both be your own best versions of yourself, okay? So that's the feeling I'm getting. Very solid message for you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.